Hey everyone, welcome back to Coins Numismatic Series. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and beloved coins in American numismatics, the 1957 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny. This little copper coin might seem ordinary at first glance, but as always in the world of coin collecting, the real story is in the details. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, you won't want to miss this. The 1957 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of the last coins produced in the famous Wheat Penny series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. By 1957, the Lincoln Wheat Penny had already cemented itself as one of the most widely recognized coins in U.S. history. With its classic design, rich history, and a few surprises hidden in the mintage, this coin has a lot to offer collectors. So, let's break it all down. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was originally designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This was a historic moment, as Lincoln became the first real historical figure to appear on a U.S. circulating coin. Before this, American coins typically featured Lady Liberty in various artistic representations. By the time 1957 rolled around, the Lincoln Wheat Penny had already seen multiple small design changes, but the core elements remained. Obverse, front the bust of President Abraham Lincoln facing right. The motto, "In God We Trust," is placed above his head, Liberty is to the left, and the date, 1957, along with the D mint mark is on the right. Reverse, back two wheat stalks frame the coin, surrounding the words, 1 cent, and United States of America. Above, E pluribus unum, is inscribed, meaning, out of many, one. Now, let's talk about the minting process and why the D mint mark matters. The 1957 D. Lincoln Wheat Penny was struck at the Denver Mint, and the D mint mark signifies this. The Denver Mint was responsible for producing a massive number of these coins. Approximately 1,051,342,000 were minted. That's over 1 billion coins. Because of this high mintage, the 1957 D. Wheat Penny isn't considered particularly rare, but there are still key factors that can make specific examples of this coin highly valuable. One major factor in a coin's value is condition. Most 1957 D pennies you find today will be in circulated condition, meaning they've been used in everyday transactions. These typically have some wear, slight discoloration, and a loss of sharp details. However, if you happen to find a 1957 D penny in uncirculated condition, especially one graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC, it can fetch a decent price among collectors. In top condition, these pennies can sell for anywhere between $5 and $50, and in MS67 plus red condition, some have sold for over $1,000. The color of a wheat penny also affects its value. Brown, BN most circulated pennies fall into this category. They have a darker, aged patina and lower value. Red-brown, RB shows a mix of original red luster and brown toning. More desirable than brown. Red, RD fully retains its original copper luster, making it the most valuable. Now, let's get into the exciting part. Errors and varieties. Some 1957 D. Lincoln Wheat Pennies have errors that make them significantly more valuable. Here are a few to watch out for. Repunched mint mark, RPM. Some 1957 D pennies have the D mint mark stamped twice, slightly overlapping. This error can increase the coin's value, depending on how noticeable the doubling is. Some RPM varieties have been sold for over $50 to $150. Double die obverse. Though not as common as other double die pennies, some 1957 D examples show doubling on Lincoln's eye, lips, or the motto, "In God We Trust." If you find a strong DDO example, it could be worth hundreds of dollars. BIE die break, a small vertical die break between the B and E in Liberty. This variety is popular among collectors and can fetch $10 to $50 depending on visibility. Clipped planchet, a manufacturing error where a piece of the coin's edge is missing due to an improperly cut planchet. These can range in value but typically sell for $20 to $100 depending on the size of the clip. If you're looking to collect 1957 D. Lincoln Wheat Pennies, here's what you should focus on. High-grade examples. Coins graded MS65 or higher, especially in red condition, are excellent for long-term investment. Error varieties. Keep an eye out for double dies, RPMs, and die breaks, as they can significantly boost a coin's value. Rolls and mint sets. Unsearched rolls of 1957 D pennies might contain hidden treasures, making them a fun and potentially valuable purchase. If you want to know whether your 1957 D wheat penny is valuable, check for strong luster and minimal marks. Full, bold details in Lincoln's hair and beard. Sharp wheat stalks on the reverse. Unusual errors or doubling. Even in circulated condition, this penny holds nostalgic and historical value, marking one of the final years of the wheat penny series before the Lincoln Memorial reverse took over in 1959. So, what do you think? Do you have a 1957 D Lincoln wheat penny in your collection? Have you ever come across one with an error? Let me know in the comments.